doing fantastic this afternoon. It's time for Webcast Live, introducing new trends, a new solution, and feeding our tech sport global network with new ideas, new business opportunity. But first of all, cinema industry is a big family. And before starting, we have 4 guests today. So hello, Montserrat. Welcome on board. Welcome. So we have been heard that we never have actors and actresses on this on Webcast studio. So now we have you. So please introduce yourself, Montserrat.
My name is Montserrat Roig. I am a Spanish actress and I live in London.
Okay, great, and we are very happy to have you. Tomorrow you're going to be one of our jury members at the pitching session.
Wonderful.
Actually, so what was your last production? Are you working now on a new production?
Yes, I am working in a new production now. The last production, it was a feature film that I did in Poland. And now I'm doing an animation TV series.
All right.
And it's co-production between the UK and Greece.
All right.
And the director is from Belgium. So this is a super
Yeah,
co-production.
you're by yourself on your own, myGlobalVillage, in one person. Thank you, Montserrat, for starting this show. Let me introduce also 3 other guests. So Justine and Julie, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am really concerned with baby, and this one is totally, look, he's really adorable. Can you introduce that baby, please?
Her name is Lydia, and she is a baby for cinema and movies and TV.
Yes.
So she's not a real baby.
Yeah, in fact, it's a fake one, yes. But I was really impressed. We talk about innovation and technology, but artwork and masterpiece like that has to be promoted. So you're working mostly for the film industry, isn't it? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, we are working, so Justin and I, Julie, we are working for a workshop named Ciné Bébé. We are in Paris, and we are making and renting babies for the cinema. Providing the production with fake babies so they can have a double of the real baby and use it for scenes where they couldn't have a real baby.
Impressive, thank you. So welcome on board among the big family of myGlobalVillage, and now it's time to be more active in the tech review. Thank you, Montserrat. Thank you, Julie and Justine. Something to add? Conclusion?
No.
We'll see you tomorrow. You're gonna have the voting apps to elect the best tech, and that's now
Absolutely.
we're gonna do. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So now let's welcome on that stage the experts. But I see that Yuya and Jamila are in a big conversation. Please come on board. Please come on, Anita, to join the tech review. And we're still missing. Okay, come on. One of our experts, who is Christine. Please come on board for the tech review. So, okay. My gosh, I see that Jamila is impressed by the baby. So when she will have finished with the baby, we'll go on. Okay, so now guys, it's time for tech review. During these 2 days, we will have a radar on Cannes Next to see what are the interesting tech, the interesting trends. Jamila, you're expected here on stage. So please introduce yourself. Welcome on board, Christine.
Thank you. So my name is Christine Hartland. I'm a producer. And together with Fiona, who's also a producer, and Mahesh, who's a tech expert, we've created My Smash Media, which is an IP matchmaking platform.
Okay.
And it brings people with ideas to people who need ideas. So we're in the film and TV industry before expanding in other industries, creative industries.
Thank you for being with us, and we're going to talk about Smash Media. Tomorrow you'll be in official competition within
Indeed.
our
Thank you.
on main stage. We are very happy and proud that you're with us. And one important thing is you have selected 3 major trends within ideas, creative that illustrate today's trends. Beside you, now Yuya-san. Hello, Yuya. How are you doing? Thank
very
you
good.
so much this morning. You brought to us a legend on that webcast studio from Ghibli Studio. All my child will be Awesome. So the creator of Princess Mononoke, Naruto, One Piece, Red.
Awesome.
Amazing, thank you. And now it's time to work hard, but for Japanese, that's normal.
Yes,
Japanese
yes.
always work very hard.
Yeah.
And so you have selected three major trends in your own area of expertise. What are we going to talk about now in 2 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah, major trends. Besides you, Jamila, which she also a big witness of major production texts. What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about equipment that is revolutionizing the entertainment space. Also, some of the new equipment technology for pre-visualization and also virtual effects studios.
Okay, let's see that in a while. And concluding the the webcast, of course, Anita, the founder of Kiwi Tech, she's never far when she see a new technology interesting. With your 600 startup already, but you're always quick to say, "Oh, I need this one," and she's connected with thousands of investors. Welcome again today. How are you doing, Anita?
Thank you, Mark. I'm doing very well.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to be here on stage with all the new innovation that we are helping to bring. We at Kiwi Tech do, bring innovation and connect with the rest of the ecosystem.
That's great. Let's move up to screenplay, new ideas for the cinemas. So let's have with Christine our top 3 trends, important trends on the industry concerning that specific area. Which is number 1 trends you select for us?
So basically, the first thing is the audiences are become much more savvy. And especially since COVID, they want more diverse and inclusive content. So we believe, and that's why we've created My Smash Media, which is a platform that brings people who have ideas to people who need ideas. And so we've got like Channel 5 in the UK trying us, we've got a US decision maker. So it's quite exciting to kind of breaking down the barriers to entry in the film and TV. So basically, in a nutshell, that's it. I think there's a tiny little video. We're free for content creators, so that's exciting. And then we've got a tiny little video which hopefully shows how the platform works.
Okay, so we'll see the platforms. So trend number 1, more inclusive. Some of the trends that illustrates how creation is now evolving within the industry from your analysis.
So what we've seen is, I think, streamers and broadcasters are losing subscribers, and they need to attract new voices. And one of the solution is to bring people together, and that's why we've kind of done a pitch builder. So it's industry standard, and it protects the IP of the content creators. And it protects the other side as well, because both sides need to be protected.
Yeah, wow, impressive. Okay, thank you for these trends. Something to add concerning the trends in screenplay scenario? Guys, if you have ideas, if you know technology that seems for you interesting to protect, to create, this year was obviously the year of AI transforming drastically the industry of content creation. Something about this evolution, maybe, Jamila, on that specific point?
Well, I think there's a lot to say about AI. I think one thing we're trying to figure out is how do we combine innovation with legislation, right? Because there's no real guardrails for how we use this in a more ethical way, a safe way. So in the United States, there's just a lot of buzz around AI and ChatGPT, but what is the government going to do? Kind of like, don't look up, the sky is falling. So we need to look up, we need to look down, and we need to look within and say, who do we want to be as creators? How do we want to coexist with technology in a way that's safe, that's fun, that's innovative, but that is has integrity to it? So we're looking at certain things to, be able to deliver on some of those promises. But I think you can look at, Mid-Journey, have Stable Diffusion, you have ChatGPT. I have a good friend at Deep AI who has his own text to image. Those things are fun. They're exciting. They're still in their beta stages. So even to use like Mid-Journey, you have to have a Discord right? So it's all very exploratory. So what we have to do, though, is begin to push back against this narrative that we are going to allow people to co-opt other people's art within these algorithms, within these machine learning, whereas what I've been hearing from a lot of creators is they're saying, "Hey, if you want to use my image and likeness in machine learning, in stable diffusion, or what have you, then give me a royalty." So really, the issue is not should we use it. The issue is how. Can we use it, and how can
And
the
which,
creators
what
uh,
will be the business
you,
model? You're
yes,
definitely right.
be able to monetize from it. So I think that's the conversation we need to start having, because it's here. It's kind of like trying to stop code. You can't stop code. You just need to begin to create boundaries around it.
That's
Same
great.
thing with AI. So that's kind of where we're at, and I think where we're going is very powerful. But where we need to be now is thinking about how we protect everyone going forward.
That's impressive. Thank you. Second topic is with you. You have the microphone. Something to add concerning creation and
I think
screenplay
that was
writing?
very well
Okay.
said, and yes, thank you, Jamila.
Okay, thank you, Jamila, indeed. So now let's move up to trends concerning production. And you have selected for us, Jamila, 3 major trends you think are definitely important for the evolution of the industry. What are your top 3 choice?
Yes, so top 3 choices. Number 1 has to do with equipment. So, just filming a film with the right technology can be like 40,000, 50,000 just for one camera. My advisor, who is a storyteller, a director, a producer, he found a great company called Black Magic, who we're going to start to, you probably know them. And they have cameras with up from 4K, 2K, up to 12K for $6,000. So when we're thinking about can we create quality movies on indie budgets,
Yeah.
it's possible, and the technology is there. So we want to empower independent creators to say, hey, don't feel like you have to drain your wallet to begin to enter into the marketplace.
Yeah,
Find innovative solutions like this.
Yes, innovative solution talks about cost reduction divided
Yes.
by 10. That's crazy.
Yeah.
20 millions to 2 millions to produce a super movie. That's impressive. Okay, what's your next trends and next technology you have for us?
I think, can you go back to the second slide? There we go.
Okay.
So the next one is Fireframe. I met them actually on the beach here in Cannes.
Yeah.
They were at one of the parties, and they're doing some wonderful things. They're based out of Finland, and they work with some of the best in the business. They have Fox News, they have BBC, they've done things with NFL. And so they're a virtual production studio. So say, for example, you don't want to travel to Sweden. You want the background of Sweden. They have the technology to take your team there, right, but to keep you in one place. So I think not only does it make economical sense, but it makes green sense, because we can, reduce our carbon footprint by producing really great films, great quality, but reducing those emissions because we're able to film in one spot. And that's very economical, and we don't want to suffer on the quality. So they have some great partners they're working with who trust them, and so we want our independent creators to know that there's some solutions out there for them.
No impressive example. Another trends, last 4 trends you prepare for us, Jamila?
Yes. So Kubrick, I believe that's how you say it. So they do some great work with pre-visualization. So what you hear a lot in the process of creating a great movie is this pre-production, right? You need a story. You need to tell that story. It needs to be thematic. You need to outline it, and especially if you're doing live action or animation. How are you going to shoot it? How the arm is going to work? It took almost $1 million to change how the hand was going to look in Thor. Right? They had to, because it's about $500,000 per minute when you're dealing with live action. 500,000.
Wow.
So if you take 10 minutes to
Yes,
rework. Just
yes,
think.
yes, it's easy
So
to make calculation. Yeah.
exactly. So pre-visualization is so important to the creators. Here's a great opportunity to leverage AI for the creator using pre-visualization tools that can cut down all of those costs, all of that time, all of that wasted energy. So when you get into production, you're focusing on telling the story versus trying to figure out how to do that. So
Great job. Thank you, Jamila, for those free trends, and I hope you come
yeah,
tomorrow for some other trends in some other areas. Thank you so much. Any
thank
comments,
you.
Anita, concerning those two evolution of the industry?
I think Jamila's comments on using technology to make the world greener, to save costs on all ends, and promote the creators themselves. That's where the world is going, and it's very exciting to see the new technologies that are being adopted to get us there.
Right, thank you. Now let's move up to Japan and let's have a look to the Japan Web3 industry. You prepare for us, Yuya-san, 3 example of emblematic trends and technology of Japan.
Yeah.
Which is your choice number 1, Yuya-san?
Yes, actually, I would say the virtual production, because this time, I heard a lot of, the side story of virtual production. And actually, one of my best friends from the college, he just listed recently to Tokyo Stock Exchange.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, his company is one of the top listed.
You have only friends. You are already a successful man around you. You
Yes,
know
around me.
anyone that they've failed because otherwise, guys from the
Yeah,
planet
yeah,
send your
yeah.
child to the school where you, your son, was. He's surrounded by successful men.
Yeah. Thanks to you all. But yeah, so I feel pretty excited to be see, just the virtual production changes everything. And actually the market is huge. So many investors in Japan, like they're interested in creating something, but not using, human 100%. So actually this kind of AI and, the virtual production technology can be adapted in, the virtual market as well. So this, this will be the top one, interest for me this
Very
time.
key evolution. Thank you so much. Number 2, Yuya-san.
Yes, number 2 will be AI for sure. So this time, actually, we are doing largest NFT platform in Japan like this, and also, using ChatGPT inside the app we implemented already. But actually, there's many more use cases. So even though like Unreal Engine, so they use AI to create even like metaverse stuff. So it's kind of like, no more, human, needs to, set up and create all sorts of the features. So like AI, the generative AI can change, the every single like film and the total entertainment industry, I feel.
That's impressive. Thank you. And what's your number 3? Number 3rd and last.
Third, yes, it's gonna be, I think it related to the virtual production, but I heard some, the interactive technology, like, just like, this Ukraine, like
Yeah,
space as
murals,
well.
that was
Yes,
amazing.
high resolution, and it looks like 3D, and this never, inside the Japanese film industry. So it's kind of like in Japan situation, like it's more like, similar to, how to say, the advertisement field. So they're like more, kind of step forward. But in terms of the film industry, it's kind of like 20 years behind, they all say. So like we have to adapt this kind of new technology, and this is very impressive to me.
This is very exciting too,
Yeah.
so longing to discover new evolution. Thank you guys all for your analysis. Something to add as a word of conclusion, Jamila, in 5 seconds?
Stay open to new ideas, stay connected to community, and be willing to put in the work, because at the end of the day, we are our greatest vindicators in history. So all of the existential threats that are out there, we're the answer to them, and even the innovative solutions, we're the answer to them. So stay connected, stay educated, and keep building.
Thank you so much. Yes, one word of conclusion, Christine.
I just wanted to add one thing is I think if we see technology as a tool and as a support, I mean, obviously we need regulation, etc. But I think creative industries and probably others can use that in a positive way, and we can kind of dismantle barriers to entries and kind of open the world. And I think that's quite exciting.
Christina Hartland and Fiona especially will be on stage tomorrow at 6 p.m. on the main stage for the pitching session. You will be, Jamila, too, on stage introducing your solution. And you, Yasan, you will not pitch, but you'll be among the jury because you're a strong investor. And of course, the president and the guest of honor tomorrow will be Anita on stage at 6 p.m. So, something to add as a conclusion, you, Yasan?
Yeah, it's quite same, but just open and not being skeptical. So just like follow the the latest trend and be open.
Thank you so much, Anita. The conclusion of all the conclusions.
Thank you, Mark. No, we're just happy to be very involved in helping to create the innovation because, like everyone said here, innovation is not something to be afraid of. We have to back it, and we have to make sure we put guardrails around it. To use, Jamila's word. So I'm very excited to be part of this.
Thank you so much, Jamila, Yuya-san, Christine, and Anita. Thank you to all the community. Stay tuned. More info and more tech review in the coming hours and days. Bye-bye.